Hey everybody, it's Drew with Southern Yankee Innovations, and I had some problems with my tractor throughout the summer. It would run just fine, start fine, and after sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, it would just shut off, and every time you try to restart, it just wouldn't go. After 30 minutes of letting it sit, it'd start up and you'd be fine. First thing I did was track through the fuel system, and then I moved on to the ignition system. In this video, I'm just going to walk through some of the things I did, and if you have any questions at the end, just feel free to let me know. Alright, first thing I tried was purging the line from the fuel valve back into the fuel tank. I did not take a video of this, but if you undo the fuel line at the petcock and blow air back into the fuel tank, you'll hear the gas bubble as you're blowing air in, clearing any potential blockage. Alright, the next thing I did was reconnect that and then disconnect the line just before it goes into the carb. And then if you turn the ignition and check the fuel flow, you should have a pretty steady stream. It shouldn't be like the thickness of a pencil lead. It should be like thicker than a pencil. If there's barely any flow, you know the issue is between the carburetor and the tank. After checking those two things, I was able to narrow it down to an electrical issue instead of a fuel issue. So I ordered cap, rotors, points, condenser, spark plugs. The coil is located on the underside of the engine on the right side. Just has 2 bolts, and then there's the 2 wires and the main wire off of the top of the coil. When you're wiring it up, just make sure that the positive is the one that goes to the battery. After the coil, I moved on to the points and condenser. I took the distributor cap and the rotor off, and you undo the 3 screws and then the bolt with the wire going to it and install the new one. The spacing in between the points should be 0.025, about the thickness of a match cover. Then just reinstall the new rotor and distributor cap, and after all that was done, I just replaced the plugs. I still use the original plug wires, and so far